My name is Dave Blair. I'm going to show you guys a fly. It's just a Chironomid pattern. Fish them a lot in the spring, and since it's winter time, I'm going to stuff some boxes. You guys ought to try this fly out. I've got a 1.5 millimeter blue bead tied onto a Stealth C10 scud hook. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some 6/0 thread. I'm just going to wrap it down behind the bead. Then I'm going to tie in a piece of blue wire. This is a BR size wire, and I'm going to wrap it clear down the shank all the way to the end just to cover it up and give it some good solid foundation and base. And then I'm going to take some 1/8 inch scud back, the stretchy scud back. They sell it in a black. I'm going to make the body out of that actually. So, and one thing that I've noticed works pretty well is I'll cut it into a point so it ties down. Use pinch technique, kind of get it anchored down on there, and wrap my thread down to around the bend of the hook about to where it goes straight up and down. And I want a good worm profile, and then bring that forward, bring that thread forward to up behind the bead. Try to keep it as uniform as I can without making the body lumpy or bumpy or anything like that, make it look like a worm. Then I'm going to take that scud back and I'm going to wrap it completely around the hook shank, and while I'm doing that I want to kind of stretch it out while I'm doing that, just kind of keep it shiny and keep the profile relatively thin. To bring it forward. I'm going to bring it all the way up behind the bead, and then this is a pretty important part here. You want to lash it down. You want to lash it down pretty good. I'll usually throw 4 or 5 good lashes on it so it's good and solid. Then I like to pull the scud back forward towards me a little bit before I cut it. I'm going to nip it right on the edge there, and that usually finishes it off pretty good. And then I'm going to wrap this wire forward with about 5 wraps on it, just kind of give it a little bit of flash. And it's blue. This is a Semperfli blue wire. Bringing it forward. And I'm going to not build myself a big collar on it. I'm just going to get it to that point right there. Cut that off. Get it back behind there. Take a whip finisher and whip finish it and call it good. Pretty simple fly, but extremely effective on lakes, especially in the springtime. I love fishing those Chironomids and give you something to do all winter while you're thinking about getting out in the spring. It's just a blue bead head, stretchy Chironomid. Great fly. Go get them.